Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I make fashion, beauty, and travel videos weekly. If that's something that you're interested in, just please subscribe down below, hit that notification bell, and you can be notified each time I upload a new video. So for today, this video is all about the LUG Trolley. If it's something that you want to hear more about, then just please stick around and we'll get started. Today's video is all about the LUG Trolley. I really do love this bag. I have two of them here. This is in the Tropical Ocean print, and this one is in the Stars and Shells Navy print. And I really like this print. I also did a previous video on a review and what's in my bag of the LUG Carousel XL in this print. If you're interested in that, I can link that down below for you to look at that video as well. But this is such a workhorse. And the main function for it is supposed to be a makeup or toiletry bag, and I do use this particular one daily as my makeup bag. I put all my makeup that I use on a daily basis in here and just lay it on my counter. I really do like it. So what I want to show you in this video is just all the different compartments that it has and just how much that you can pack in this. And this one is fully packed up. This one is not. It's completely empty. So you can see like the difference. You can really pack and expand in this and, you know, fully use the capacity of this bag. So what I want to do today is just show you some different ways to use it. And I'm going to go through this one right here, which is packed up with makeup. And it's not my everyday makeup. It's just I wanted to find as much makeup as I could find to put in here and just show you exactly what this can hold. So this bag is completely packed up with makeup. And that's not the only way that you can use this. Like I said, I'll show you a few of the different ways to use this, but I just wanted to show you exactly what all this could hold. So I'll start with this side pocket right here, and you can zip that around, and I actually have like one foundation in here because I like to sit my foundation up, but on the other side it has another pocket that's exactly like that, and I have two other foundations as well. So I can fit 3 foundations sitting up on the side pockets right here. And then in the front, I like to keep brushes in here, and I just want to show you how many brushes, because this is completely wipeable, and it has a divider in it as well, but I just want to show you exactly how many brushes you can put in there. 15 brushes just fine in this gusset. It has, if you can see on the side right here, it has a gusset so it can expand. And then it has, like I said, this wipeable area right here. So that's why I like to keep my brushes, as you can see. I mean, I've got powder and stuff from my brushes in here, but that'll totally wipe off if you want to use it for something else. And this has double zippers right here, so you can actually put it all the way up here to the top. Then I'll go around to the back of the bag right here. This I really do like, because if you're going through TSA on the in the airport and you want to just have this packed with all your toiletries and makeup or whatever, and you just want to have like your little plastic quart size bag on the top of this, you can just put this on the top of it and have it handy to just unzip this, take it out to put it in to get scanned, because this has a trolley sleeve right here. So like you can actually just put this on your rollerboard and then just have this laying there if you wanted to do it that way, to where you could just unzip and get that plastic thing out and then just put it in here, and you still have all your makeup and everything in there if you wanted to do that way. I don't do it that way personally. I will actually put it in my carry-on or my checked baggage, but this is great if you want to do that, because it does have a trolley sleeve here in the back. But then it also has this zipper in the back as well. And this is a mesh zipper, and like I just put a pencil sharpener in here to show you that that could go in there as well. And then just some clippers and a fingernail file. So this is a great way to put some stuff in this mesh cargos right back here. This right here is a smaller one right here. It is divided right here, and then this is a longer one as well. So that is your back pocket that's double zipped as well. And then you get into the main area right here, and I just want to show you the capacity of this. And it's, whoops, let's zip the right one. The capacity of this, and this is also a double zip around the top too, and it has this great handle function. So right here, you have a mesh zipper pocket right here too, and I just wanted to show you how many eye pencils, so eyeliners and lip liners. You can fit 14 easily in this area right here. And then just zip that back up, they're flying away. Okay, so after you have all of this side pockets, front pocket, back pocket, and then this little mesh, you still have the meat of the whole thing with an additional zipper right here. So all of this is lined with that very wipeable fabric, so it doesn't matter if you spill makeup, anything in here, it's going to be able to be wiped off, and you're not going to have to worry about putting anything else in here that it might get on. So then right here is another zipper part. And in here, I just put lip glosses and lipsticks. And I'm just gonna show you, look at all of the lip glosses and lipsticks that can fit in there. I mean, that is a lot of lip gloss and lipsticks that can fit in just this one pocket right here. Also, it can fit the long size eye palettes. That's why I really like this. I really like the length of this because like if you have any naked palettes or anything like that, those will fit in there just great. But I wanted to show you just how many eye palettes that I could fit in there and still have room for powders and mascaras and everything else like that. And then there's still room in here for, you know, mascaras and concealers and highlighters and brow gels and all kinds of things like that. So this has a huge capacity for all kinds of makeup if you wanted to just put makeup in here. But I also like that the bottom of this is wipeable and it also has feet as well, so you don't have to worry about it because I'm a germaphobe. I don't want stuff sitting anywhere, especially a toiletry bag. If I'm traveling to a hotel or something like that and you're gonna sit it down there, I used to always use the hanging ones because I never did like to sit my bags down just because I don't know what's been on that counter. But I like this because this is completely wipeable. So I can wipe that off with a Lysol wipe or anything like that and completely get all the germs off of that. The whole outside is wipeable, but I really like that this has that plastic wipeable at the bottom as well. And like I said, anything inside is wipeable also. So this is how much stuff you can pack in there, like makeup wise. I just wanted to show you the capacity that could use. And like I said, it still was not heavy when I had that all packed up like that. So next I want to show you another way that you can pack the trolley bag. One way you can use this is if you're packing and you don't have any packing cubes or anything like that and you want to keep all of your undergarments together, you can actually use this for that. On the side pocket, I actually was able to put 2 pairs of the no-show socks on each side. So I was able to get a total of 4 pairs of socks in here. And this was women's socks. Men's, I'm sure you probably can't get as much in there or anything like that. I actually did not utilize the back zipper or the front zipper, but in the main compartment, I was also able to get 3 bras in here, and I'm not gonna pull them out. I'll just let you see because they're underwear, but you could get 3 bras to fit in here. Even the ones that have the wire ones as well will fit in here, and then 10 pair of underwear, and that all fit in here, and there's still a little bit of room to put other things as well. So if you wanted to just keep all of your undergarments together so that you could just pull this out when you get to your hotel or wherever you go, or if you're in an RV or something like that and just want to have everything together, you can just have this, pull it out, and get to any of your undergarments in a timely fashion. A good way to use your trolley is for any kind of tech gear, cords and things like that when you're traveling. This is a great place to just keep all your cords together, and you could have the different compartments you can put them so they're not getting tangled up and everything. When we travel, it's a family of 4, and all of us have a tablet, a phone, and my husband and I have Apple Watches, so we have tons of different chargers, and I always usually try to take my Apple computer with me, so we have all kinds of chargers that we're always having to take with us. So this is a great way to put them all together, and I'll just briefly show you a few of the pockets that I have a few of the things in. In this pocket right here on the side, 2 phone chargers, and they don't have the wall connectors just because we have one of those USB power strip things so that we can put, I think, maybe we can charge up to 6 things in it, so we don't need each one of those. So that saves a lot of room when you're not having to take all the wall plugs as well. And then this is just the Apple Watch charger, so we'll just take one between the 2 of us and just take turns using that. In the back right here, I have another battery charger with the cord for it, just because I always like to have that. Like I said, we all have electronics. There's nothing worse than being in the airport and not being able to sit in one of the places that has the charger area because somebody else is already sitting there. So it's always nice to have that, and especially on the plane. You don't want it to go out. When you have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old and you're on a plane, you do not want any of their electronics to go out and lose the battery, because then that might be a nightmare. And then in the front, since I take my Mac computer, this is just I do have to take the wall charger for it because it's a different connection and everything. And the charger and the wall outlet for that came in the front. And then in the main part right here, I take a lot of pictures, so I also like to take a hard drive. So I'll actually keep it in this padded thing right here, just because I don't want this to get beat up or anything like this. And this will always go in my carry-on with me so that I have that and I know how it's being handled. Because like I said, this is, not shockproof or anything like this, but I'll always put an external hard drive in this case, just so if I'm taking a lot of pictures or anything like that, I always like to have some way to dump it on my computer, and I don't want to run out of space on my computer. So that's always handy to have. And then this is like what I was talking about, which we can plug up, actually, We can plug up 10 different things on here, and just that and the cord that goes in with that. And you can just fit lots of tech gear in here. Good for cords, good for anything when you're traveling, to put all those cords and chargers together. I have two boys, one's 4, one's 6, and this summer we have been going to a lot of state parks and national parks, things like that, just because we're not been able to go to our normal summer vacations, which we usually go into like Legoland, something like that. So we've been doing a lot of outdoor hikes and things like that. So what I like to do is I like to take this with me, and this is packed up with an extra pair of clothes for both of my boys and a pair of swim trunks with a rash guard top and extra underwear. So this is all packed up for if we're going hiking or something like that, and then we find a creek there. Maybe it's a new state park that we had never been to, and we find that there's a creek. My boys always want to play in it, so in case they get their clothes wet, or if I want to go ahead and be prepared and just go ahead and put some swim stuff on them in case they got wet, then that's all packed in here. So I'll just show you real briefly. On this one side right here is an extra pair of underwear for one of them, and then on the other side is an extra pair for the other, just in case they get their underwear wet or anything like that. I don't have the back or the front pack. I just have the big part packed, and I actually was able to pack two-piece swim thing for my 4-year-olds, and I've rolled, as you can see, I've been able to roll another swim set for my 6-year-old, and then an extra pair of clothes for my 6-year-old, and an extra pair of clothes for my 4-year-old. So if you have young children and you just want to do like an extra set of clothes for them, just because you never know if you're going out and they're if they're playing or anything like that and their clothes just get dirty and you want an extra change of clothes, this is a good way to just pack it all in here and just be able to carry it out with the handle, have it in your car just in case, and you're not having to worry about a big bag that has their change of clothes or anything in it. It'll fit all in this little compact bag. The trolley would be as a mini diaper bag. If you're like me, when my children were little, I was carrying a diaper bag that was just packed so full. It would have so many changes of clothes, too many diapers. I mean, I just overpacked because I did not want to be unprepared. But this right here would be good for just like a couple of hours, maybe 3-4 hours out. You're running errands, doing some shopping, anything like that. And you don't want to carry that huge diaper bag. You can just put this in your car, grab it by the handle, throw it in the car, and then you can have all the stuff that you might need for just a couple hours out. So I don't have any kids in diapers, but I did find some pull-ups that I could use that they've not been used forever, so I'm not sure why I still have them. But some pull-ups that I could use in here just so you could get a sense of what all you could put in here for a little mini diaper bag. On the side right here, I have a pair of shorts, but these are a 4T. So if you have a newborn or like a 6 months or something like that, I'm sure you could fit 2 or 3 onesies in just this one side right here. But I have a pair of shorts, and then the other side I have a shirt. So an extra pair of clothes could fit, or 2 extra pair of clothes could fit, or an extra onesie, anything like that could fit on the sides, or bibs could fit on the side, anything like that. They could be rolled up and fit on the sides, perfect. I have the front completely clean, but on the back side, I actually was able to put like a hand sanitizer, and we will pretend this is like a diaper rash cream or something like this. This is about the same size that would be, but that could fit in the back part. And then in the main part right here, you can actually have room for a sippy cup and a full thing of Motrin, ibuprofen, anything like that, with the syringe if you needed it. That would fit here on the side. And then a full thing of baby wipes. I mean, this has not been opened, so it's completely full. That would fit. And I have 6 pull-ups. So these could be up to a size 5 diapers that you could fit 6 of them in here, and that would all fit in this main compartment right here. So you could use this also as like a little mini diaper. Another great use for the trolley is as an entertainment bag. So this is really good for small children. If you're trying to go to a restaurant and keep the peace with all the people around you, just keep them entertained until their food gets there. Or if you're going to a family member's house and that family member might not have anything for them to play with or anything like that, just throw a few things in this bag, throw it in the passenger seat of your vehicle, and you have a few things of entertainment for them. So I'll just show you how I have this packed up for my 4 and 6-year-old. In the front, in the wipeable cart, I have some markers, and that's just in case they open up, I can completely wipe them out in here. So just a few markers for them. And then in the sides, they both love Play-Doh. So on each side right here, I just have one thing of Play-Doh for each one of them. And in the back right here, with the zippers, some stamps, and these are the little stamps that just have the ink right in there. So just a few of these stamps, my 4-year-old just loves to stamp on paper, so that's good for them. And then on the inside, so that's a few things before we even get to the inside of the bag. The inside, I still have lots of different stuff packed in here for them. In this little mesh part right here, I have 2 pairs of scissors in case I just want to cut up and do some crafting, and a glue stick. Then you can get these at the Dollar Tree. They're the half size construction things, so they fit good in there. And that's just a whole bunch of construction paper for them to do whatever with. 2 24 packs of crayons in there. 2 of the grab and go, the little play packs, 2 of those. As well as 2 of these little water games that you can also find at the Dollar Tree as well. It keeps them entertained. And then just a travel game. And that all fits in here as a good little entertainment bag for your kids if you need to go out and keep them entertained for a couple of hours. Yet another way that you can use the trolley is in your beach bag. You can use this for all your sunscreens or anything that you might, any of your liquids that you might worry about spilling out in the bag and getting on everything. They can go in this because this is completely wipeable inside and out, so you're not gonna have to worry about this spilling on over everything. So I'm just gonna show you the capacity of what this can hold as far as sunscreens go. On the sides, and I've left the front and the back pockets completely empty and just utilize the sides and the inside just to show you what you can actually pack in here for a beach day. And so this side, you could put 2 sunscreen sticks. Actually, it has room for 2 more. So you could put up to 4 sunscreen sticks in there if you needed. That's a tongue twister. And then a hand sanitizer. And that will fit actually like 2 sizes, this size of hand sanitizer in the side. And then on the inside, I just wanted to show you how much you could put. You can put 2 of these blue lizards in there. You can also put the baby powder in there, which is good for shaking off that sand if you're at the beach. And this also does a twin pack of the body spray. So all of this can fit in this bag and be a great place for you just not to worry about anything spilling out and getting all over your beach bag. All right. Another great use for the trolley is as a car bag. You go in your car and you've got things in your glove compartment, in the middle compartment, just everywhere. And you just want to get to them and you don't have to search everywhere to see where you've got them at. This is a good little way to just put a few of the things that you might need to get to while you're in your vehicle. So this is how I have the trolley packed up for my car bag. On one side, I have a pack of crackers because you never know if you're going to be somewhere and you get hungry and you just need a snack. It's a good way to just put something in there, especially for diabetics or anything like that, that they can't get to something and they need something really quick. This is just put a little snack in one of these side pockets. Also have a pack of gum because I take this bag in with me each time I get out of the vehicle so that I don't have to worry about gum getting hot and getting sticky and then not being good after that. In the front pocket here, on the wipeable part where I don't have to worry about like a pen or anything leaking, I will put a notepad because you never know when you need to have some kind of notes or write something down. Have a pen, a pencil, and a Sharpie because you never know if you're going to need one of those, and that's in that front part right there. And then in the back part. So how many of y'all have ever went through the drive-through or anything like that and you don't have the utensils you were told that you had? I do a lot of curbside right now because I'm still not going into the restaurants to eat right now. So I do a lot of curbside and I will ask for utensils, and sometimes they won't be in the bag like they say they are. And I'm always eating in the car and they're just not there. So I always like to have extra utensils and straws because I don't know how many times I've went to the drive-through and I'll specifically ask for a straw because they haven't handed it to me and they'll tell me it's in the bag and then it's never in the bag. So I always have extra straws and extra utensils just in case you need them. And so in this back pocket right here, I actually have the prepackaged that has the napkin with the straw, with the napkin with the spoon and the fork, and usually they have some salt and pepper packets as well too, because I don't like salt packets everywhere as well, and my husband loves salt on everything. So like, yeah, this particular one has a salt and pepper packet as well. So I have a couple of those, and then straws, just because, like I said, you never know if you're going to need an extra straw. So those are all packed up in the back here. I'll take those out. And then in the main part, some of the few other things that I like to have in the car handy with me. And that's what I have in here. An emergency blanket, because you just never know. You need to have that. A first aid kit. This has a few Band-Aids, gauze, alcohol pads, and things like that in it. And then this little multi-use tool, which it has like pliers, and it has this little thing that comes out that's a hook and like a little saw thing and stuff like this. So just this and scissors and things like that that come out of here. So just this multi-purpose tool I like to put in there. Flashlight, I always like to have a flashlight and a headlight as well, just in case. You never know if you're going to break down on the side of the road, have a flat tire or anything like that, and it's nighttime. I actually like to have it to put around on your head. So that's how I have this packed up as a car bag. Just put a few essentials that you like to have in here, and this is not like a headlamp. I'm not going to use it every day, but I like to have it in there because I know where it's going to be at. Because if, like I said, if I break down or if I have a flat or anything like that, and it's nighttime, or there's been an accident or anything like that, and it's nighttime, I don't want to have to figure out where did I put that, or go look for it. It's right here. So this is another great way to use the trolley, is as a cart bag. That's it for my LUG video on the trolley. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I hope that this review was helpful and that you found some different ways that maybe you could use your trolley. I really hope to see you in my next video. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.